They say if you love something, you should let it go. But just like genital herpes, our problems just keep coming back. So in Chapter 8, we're going to be taking out the Leviathan once and for all. So welcome back to this Dead Space walkthrough for the Impossible difficulty, Chapter 8. We're going to be getting all the collectibles as well as killing all the enemies. Now let me address the elephant in the room. The audio for this chapter bugged out for the first 3 minutes. So I hope you guys can handle just a few minutes of no game audio. I know it sounds like it might be the end of the world, but it's not. But it'll pick up here in just a moment. So to start this chapter off, we're going to come over here to the tram station. And now we're going to make our way into engineering. So yeah, there's just a couple parts that we can get right now, so we're going to. So the first one is over here. Now it's back in that room. You might remember it's where the level 2 security is. We just need to unlock that real quick. There might be a couple enemies that spawn for you guys, but it shouldn't be too bad. Usually they don't, but sometimes the RNG will make them spawn. But head over here, unlock this room. I think it's level 2 or 3. And there's going to be a schematic and a node. So right here, the schematic. And then, yeah, the node on the wall right here. Alright, so once you've gotten those, now we can make our way back to the engine room. You can do these in any order, but this just seems to be the most efficient for me. So head to the engine room. Alright, once you make it to the doors here, go through these, and then we're going to be going for a rig and also a log coming up. So head over to this elevator, and you're going to do like a little bit of an elevator hop. So go up this one, go across the room, and head to the other elevator and use that as well. And then there'll be this security room over here. Alright, so this is going to give us, and the audio is going to pick up here when I pick this up, so thank God you don't have to just listen to me. But yeah, the rig and the schematic, or the log. Alright, so yeah, that enemy is going to spawn as soon as you pick up the rig. But when that's done, pick up the audio log right there.
Engineer Aerial Rousseau reporting. Centrifuge maintenance is... What was I saying? I haven't slept right since they brought that marker on board. I'm a little, The only thing I remember clearly is that engine inspection. I went into the chamber, and instead of the primary engine, there was a heart.
So right now, we got those couple spots. I don't know why I'm going in this room.
Henderson said something. And when
Just make your way back to the tram, and we're gonna head towards the bridge. But we're collecting these couple things, but in the start of probably chapter 10, we're going to do like a full cleanup, like everywhere in the map. Because we'll be able to get maximum security override then.
Right inside, maybe, where it's warm and dark.
But we're just gonna get these couple things.
Makes sense.
This is also the last chapter where we have normal enemies. The rest of it just starts getting to be bullshit. Chapter 9 is Heart Attacks Central, and Chapter 10 is pretty much the same but worse, and so on. It's like they wanted the game to get harder as we went. I don't know. So you might get enemies to spawn. I would just beeline the tram. Just don't slow down. Don't even look their direction. Don't worry about the save. I mean, you can. I just have a habit. But see, look, they spawn. Should have just kept running. But now we gotta deal with them. Do some inventory management here. I just like to have at least 20 or so plasma bullets. That's enough to make it to another buy station. Alright, so head to the bridge. The bridge. Yeah, so while we have some downtime, Chapter 8, got it all done, went to upload it, and then the audio said, I hate you, and the whole thing was gone. So I'm actually having to piece it together through PlayStation Record, thank God for that, and now I'm doing a voiceover, so it's like a Frankenstein of a chapter, so I apologize for the random quality, but not the usual. So yeah, that'll happen every now and again, especially when you're going from one end to the other. Just gotta be ready for that.
Now arriving at the bridge.
I think the bridge might be my safest place in the map. Like, I always feel good there.
We did it. Isaac, a ship just shocked in. The USM Valor. They must have heard our SOS.
That fast? What's a military ship doing way out here?
Out on patrol? Whatever, right now I take a rescue from a fucking magpie. Head for communications. Once we fix the comms array, we can get all the answers we need.
Alright, so head to the... We're going to the big area we fought the brute. Now that I'm watching the footage back while voicing over, I realize like, I'm just a whore for these save machines. I'm not going to apologize though. I think they just make me feel safe when I know that imminent death is around the corner. Alright, so this console right here, you gotta go activate it. And there's gonna be a bunch of enemies. So just stay near the hologram and fight off the enemies. So when the hologram's finished, you'll activate the side mission.
Log retrieved.
Fine, then we'll waste more time and record this. Satisfied?
No, I'm not satisfied. We have a dead miner. We can't sedate Grant Harris.
Wasn't Harris originally your patient? Could have warned us that he'd go berserk.
Captain,
I want one of those executive jackets. Double kill.
Against Dr. Mercer.
So I like to just hang out near the hologram so I know what's going on. My leading theory is that they completely mess up the audio for this hologram. So you're like, well, how are the players gonna like care for us now? And so they're like, just spawn like 20 enemies so that they don't focus on the audio at all. Microwave. That's all I can think of when I use that gun.
Quarantine lifted.
Yeah, I'm guessing they just like really messed up the hologram audio. They're like, it's covered by spawning all these enemies.
Another one. I'm getting weird feedback spikes on local comms.
If whatever's wrong with the comms array is spreading,
No, that's not it.
Right, level 3.
So, the door to communications should be open. You can head down to the comms control station. And Isaac, watch what you say. I think someone's listening in.
Alright, so if you need to stock up, do it. This is my favorite spot because you got the store and the crafting table, the bench. Get our 20 plasma gun. All right, now we're gonna head to communications. I need to start putting like elevator music in. It's just like awkward. I guess it's just like real elevators. No one wants to talk. Sometimes I think it's fun to just drop crazy life questions on the elevator group. See what happens. Yeah, come into this room and you can take out one of the enemies from the window. But more importantly, there is the level 3 gear.
Clearance confirmed.
There we go. Alright, so yeah, you can take them out from the window. Now don't worry about the guy on the left. That's just a waste of ammo. And microwave.
Yeah, so don't worry about the guy on the left. Just stay clear of him. Go all the way to the right. Now, I'm pointing this out because I really do feel like there's an Easter egg for this. These symbols, especially in Chapter 10, they start to change and they're on the wall and stuff. Not to mention, this red circle is identical to the secret ending Easter egg. So, I don't know, just mark my words, that could very well be something. I'll have to try it out in another playthrough. But my guess is that starting in Chapter 10, you get answers to what those symbols are. And I'm thinking they have something to do with the executives. And maybe you have to get an item from each of their desks or something and put it on that circle. So, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep trying stuff. Come over here, open up the store, get the loot. Go ahead and clear this up if you want. Alright, now, to get this log, just approach the terminal. Don't interact with it. Don't do anything. Just approach the terminal. You should get a phone call.
Offline. A repair technician has been notified.
The Valley
Yeah, there we
is in
go.
holding position. How's the comms array?
Fucked.
Someone hotwired the dishes together and blew out the system.
So we're screwed.
No, it was sloppy
No,
work.
I'm pretty much a
Some
genius,
of
so...
the dishes are intact. If I replace
Like,
them
what is
with
Isaac's
circuit
background,
gaps, we could broadcast a signal. Short range.
Alright, now
only.
there's a log right here.
Should work.
And
Okay,
then
do
also a rig.
I'll
Make sure you grab
keep an eye
that.
on things here.
Bailey's rig. This is Bailey, so make sure you examine him. Yeah. I think the jacket's ruined. I don't know. Alright. More clearance doors, more loot.
Unsent message retrieved from array buffer.
Progress report, Captain Benjamin Matthias, Ergon Jordan.
Clearance confirmed.
And now we're going to take on the world's hardest puzzle. By that I mean the world's easiest.
Entering zero gravity.
There's going to be a couple enemies, a couple floating loots, so take those out, get the loot, and then work on the puzzle afterwards. I hate these. They're not bad on their own, but when you're in zero Gs, they can just pounce on you. You can never find the baby ones. Where'd it go? It's in here somewhere. Come on. Alright, what'd you learn, enemy? Don't mess with them. Alright, so start by taking out the fuses, the dead ones. Just get those out. And you're trying to connect the blue line to the circle in the ceiling. Just take out all the broken fuses. Very simple puzzle. So yeah, here's the path. So we need the L's to like connect the pathway. Pretty straightforward. Apologize for the like perspective. It's very hard to control your character in this environment. Keep everything upright. You can also look at the screen to know how you're doing too. It's on the bottom of the puzzle. And there we go. So there's a look at all the final pieces. And yeah, you can watch that screen.
I think you got it. Try opening a channel to the Valor.
Exiting zero gravity.
Let's open this bad boy up.
This is USM Valor, broadcasting on all frequencies to USG Ishimura in response to your SOS. We've picked up your escape pod
This
number
is
47
a lot of people
and
don't
are
know
en route
this.
to your
The
position.
cousin of
This
Ghost
message
from
will
Call of
repeat
Duty.
every 30 seconds until you respond.
The escape pod.
Oh, fuck. The pod Hammond jettisoned. It had shit. That creature was inside.
No. USM Valor, come in. Come in, Valor. Oh, her signal isn't strong enough.
Can we deploy the long-range antenna?
No, something's blocking the blast doors over the comms array. The hell?
There'll be a manual release.
Just wait till chapter 10 when we beef out our pulse rifle. We're gonna have our plasma, our pulse, and our suit pretty much maxed out. It's a lot of fun. All right. I like the detail that these guys are green because they've been zombified. Those like bats revive them and then they turn green and they're a lot harder. So yeah, there's a node right here on the wall and then there's a log coming up here in just a sec. So ride the gondola. Also, there's a body hanging from the ceiling if you look up when you're on it. Right there. It's kind of a little cool detail. So yeah, here's the log. So yeah, I'm just kind of saving my nodes. We don't need them right this second. Alright, so this enemy is going to burst into a bunch of spiders. That's why I have the flamethrower on. You know, that sentence is just what my nightmares are made of. Spiders! I hate spiders. I tried to get that enemy to go back to the gondola to maybe go to the break room. And so I took him and I couldn't get him in the gondola. So maybe if you guys have any ideas, I brought the enemy over here to this gondola. And then I got him on the gondola and I stasis it, which then I didn't think about it, but it stasis the gondola. And then it wouldn't let me take off. So I haven't looked into it too much, but maybe that's an idea. Bring a certain enemy inside of that circle or something. My thought process for that, because he bursts into spiders and it has the number 8. I thought maybe like kill him inside the circle, which then spawns 8-legged demons. I don't know. Alright, so do some inventory management here. Okay, so what you're going to want to do is buy a shitload of health. Because we have a Leviathan, and you don't want to run out of health. Mainly because there's no items floating around like there was the first time we fought it. So I would just stack yourself on health. You don't need to worry about oxygen like you did in the first one. This one is just health, and that's it. You don't need ammo, you don't need anything else, just health. So move some stuff to storage or do whatever you gotta do, because you're not gonna get much health. There's also not really buy stations in Chapter 9 either, so this is kind of your last like checkpoint before Chapter 8 and 9, so make sure you're well stocked on health. Alright, there's a node. We also had that weapon upgrade back in that locker room, by the way. I'm not sure if I mentioned it, but... And when you're ready, open up the bay window.
Error. Blast doors obstructed. Please contact a repair technician.
I still can't reach the Valor. What's happening with the antenna?
It's blocked by... It's the Leviathan. It must have snagged on the comms array after we spaced it. It's not coming off without a fight.
Isaac, there's no time.
Alright, so it's just kill this monstrosity, and then we are done with the chapter.
I can shoot it right off the hull. I got this. You focus on the Valor.
It's a 3-phase fight, nothing crazy. I'll explain it as I go. Just take it slow. So when you first come out here... Okay. Oh yeah, save up. But when you first walk out, there's 2 things you can shoot. One to the left and one to the right. So take those out first, and then move to the left cannon to start the fight. Here's a look at my inventory so you have some idea. And then those logs we'll get from finishing.
Entering vacuum.
Alright, so on the right you'll see you can shoot that. That is an oxygen. And then the cannon is covered up, so shoot that as well. And there's going to be an oxygen refill right beside each cannon, so you don't have to worry about that. And when you get over here, start it, and then pay attention to the tentacle, and you'll know when it's about to strike. So when it dips down, the next animation... Hold on, let's reset it. So you can fire as much as you want right now. And then you'll see it dip down. That's your cue. So when it pulls back, it's going to start to attack right now. So just move out of the way, and then just rinse and repeat. And it takes 7 bullets to break it. And 7. Or maybe 6. I don't know, I wasn't counting. But yeah, just pay attention to the tentacle and shoot between phases and you'll be done. Maybe it's 9, I don't remember. So refill.
Warning. ADS cannon destroyed.
And now on this one, it's going to be the same thing, but this arm sweeps under. So what you got to do is go up, just go to the ceiling, and avoid that. And it's right here in the middle. And then this one adds the orange balls that we had when we fought it the first time. But the only thing is that tentacle that sweeps up, just stay on the ceiling. And then you don't have to worry about the tentacle. And this one has a little bit more health. I will say, you'll have to let off of the cannon to grab the orbs. You might mess that up if you're just watching, you don't realize I'm letting go. So just focus more on the orbs, not so much the cannon. And I will also, if you need oxygen, you should be able to get it before you run out, but if you need it, it's right behind you. So, right there. Now, this one is the exact same as phase 1, except there's landmines. So just shoot the mines near the cannon. But it's the exact same as phase 1. Watch out for that tentacle, which I didn't, for being an idiot. But yeah, now that we've done with that, oxygen's right here if you shot it off. And once this is clear, we can start. There.
Manual targeting enabled.
And then this tentacle's on your left, so it's a little bit harder to see, so just make sure you're always kind of keeping an eye on that tentacle. It's the same pattern. Almost dead. There's a chance it's gonna break your cannon, like that. That's okay. Just keep with it. You don't really need to shoot it, just keep throwing orbs. And there you go. That is how you beat the Leviathan. I had my, when I was a little kid, I had warts on my hand. This is exactly how they did it
I'll try the
when they got rid of them.
manual release again.
Do it. I've got a transmission loaded and ready to go.
Let's bring back childhood memories. Bye. Okay. When you're ready, head back inside. We're almost done with this chapter.
Exiting zero gravity. Exiting vacuum.
Honestly, if you need to, go back to that store and restock before you finish this chapter. I am not going to do that, but I would highly recommend it. So yeah, if you push this, there's no going back. So before you do that, think about restocking at that downstairs stores.
Kendra Daniels on the USG Ishimura. Do not open the escape pod. Repeat, do not open that escape pod.
Whoops.
Do you read?
Honestly, I don't know why we couldn't use the Ishimuras, or I mean the escape pod during the fight. I think that would have helped out a lot. Calling an airstrike, you know?
The Valor!
It's heading right for you!
Brace
Like,
yourself!
that would have killed the Leviathan in like 2 seconds. I mean, Isaac would have probably also died, but whatever.
Daniels, what happened? Something shook the whole crew deck. What hit us? An asteroid?
Those things got onto the Valor, a rescue ship. They found your escape pod. And the one that used to be Chen, it...
God damn it!
The Valor's scrap. By the time another ship hears the SOS beacon, we'll all be dead.
No, that's what I was telling you. I found an executive shuttle on the crew deck, intact.
And the log says that shuttle's missing its singularity core. It can't get us home.
Wait, maybe it can. If the Valor's singularity core is okay, I could salvage it, install it on that
Dude,
shuttle.
Isaac's a mechanic, a doctor,
Where's the Valor now?
military.
It's near comms.
I
Keep
don't
it
know.
stable.
He's an
Isaac,
all-around
I'll
guy.
grab a suit and EVA onto the Valor. Meet me there. We'll find that core together. Let CEC clean up their own mess. I'm saving what I can.
Entering vacuum.
Alright, so now just fly over to the Valor. This game is beautiful. But this will be the end of the chapter, so once we get in this door, I'm gonna hit the save machine,
I'm on board.
and we will be
the
done.
Valor's trashed, but I can make it
And
to the bridge.
there's our last audio log.
The hell was that?
Exiting zero gravity.
There we go. Chapter 8 complete. And then this chapter is terrifying. We get to meet a new enemy. But yeah, there's all the audio logs for all the chapters. You are going to notice there's going to be 2 not found. Those are New Game Plus. So if you've been following along, that is a look at like everything. So it's 4 and 6 that don't have logs. You'll get those in New Game Plus. And then here's the side missions. So that is everything. I'm going to save here and pick up in the next part. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next chapter.